morning to one and all. Welcome to Laksham Educations. In last class, we discussed briefly about what is mean by light, what is the importance of light, what are the important properties which are exhibited by light. In last class, at the end of, we are discussed about what is mean by color. This is a continuation of that class. Okay, children, color. How can we define the color? Simply, already we know that light is a form of electromagnetic radiation that which consists some group of wavelengths. Already we know Vibgyor colors, the colors which are exhibited by the rainbow. Once I try to explain about that one, Vibgyor colors. So here V means violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So these are the 7 different colors which have 7 different wavelengths. What we are observing in the rainbow. So before going to that one, I try to define that what is meant by color. Color. How can we define scientifically color? That means color, the property which is exhibited by the reflection phenomenon. Already we know about the reflection phenomenon. When a light ray strikes on the smooth surface, here smooth surface is nothing but mirror. It will be rebounds back in the same medium. That phenomenon is nothing but the reflection. Simply, color is nothing but when a light ray hits on objects, some of the light rays will be absorbed and some of the light rays will be reflected back. The reflected light rays consist some different wavelengths. The wavelengths what we are observed are called as the colors. Simply, color is nothing but the wavelength of the light. Once again I am repeating, color is nothing but the wavelength of the light. So here 7 different colors with 7 different wavelengths. So in generally these 7 different colors have the wavelengths from 700 nanometer to 400 nanometers. This is the wavelength range between these 7 colors. For example, in that reflection phenomena, that means when a light ray hits on any object, the reflected ray will be rebounds back. That reflected ray consists around 650 nanometer wavelength. Simply, we consider that is the red color. Okay, children, నేను ఏదైనా ఒక లైట్ రేని ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ మీద ఫోకస్ చేసేటప్పుడు దాని నుంచి వచ్చినటువంటి రిఫ్లెక్టెడ్ రే అరౌండ్ 650 నానోమీటర్ కలిగి ఉన్నట్లయితే, సో అకార్డింగ్ టు ద కలర్ థియరీ 650 నానోమీటర్ అనేది రెడ్ కలర్ చెందుతుంది కాబట్టి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ మనకి రెడ్ కలర్లో కనిపించడం జరుగుతుంది. సో మీకు క్లియర్గా అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఓకేనా చిల్డ్రన్? సో దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ ద కలర్. సో ఇన్ నెక్స్ట్ we discuss briefly about the what is mean by color wheel. Color wheel. So this is the very important and very interesting also. Color wheel, it is introduced by the Newton sir. Color wheel, it gives information about the different shades what are formed when we mix it different colors. The color wheel gives information about what are the different shades we observe when we mix it different colors. Of course, every color has that unique wavelength. When we combine different wavelengths, what is the resultant wavelength? So that information which is given by the color wheel. We remember one thing, in nature there are the 3 types of colors. What are they? First one is primary colors. Second one, secondary colors. And third one, tertiary colors. Okay children, once again I am repeating. There are 3 types of colors we have in nature. What are they? Primary colors, secondary colors and tertiary colors. Okay children, I try to explain briefly about these 3 different types of colors. Look at here all of you. First one, primary colors. What are called as the primary colors? Primary colors. So what are called as primary colors here? Look at here, yellow, red and blue. Once again I am repeating, yellow, red, blue. These are called as primary colors and which are also called as parent colors. Okay children, parent colors ka మనం ఏం చెప్పుకుంటాం? Yellow, red, blue. So this is the information of the primary colors. Then how the secondary colors are formed? That means when primary colors are intermixing with each other, the resultant color is nothing but the secondary color. For example, look at here, yellow color. When yellow color is added with red color, when yellow color is added with red color, it gives orange color. Clear? And next one, when the yellow color is added with blue color, the resultant color is green. And next, when this red color, if it is added with blue color, then the resultant color is violet. So here, orange, green, violet, what they are found when the primary colors are intermixing, those are called as secondary colors. Are you clear? Once again I am repeating, what are called as primary colors? Yellow, red, blue. How the secondary colors are formed? When the primary colors are intermixing with each other, the resultant color is nothing but the secondary colors. When yellow color is added with red, it forms orange. When yellow color it is added with blue, it gives green color. When red color, when it is added with blue color, it gives violet color. So these orange, green, violet are called as the secondary colors. So next, tertiary colors. Tertiary colors. This is the very most important and interesting topic. Tertiary colors. How these tertiary colors? Already we know when primary colors are intermixing, the resultant form is the secondary colors. Then what about the tertiary colors? When primary colors and secondary colors are mixed together, then the resultant color is called the tertiary color. Okay, children? Already we know yellow, red, blue. These are the primary colors. Orange, green, violet. These are the secondary colors. Look at here. What will happen if yellow? Look at here. Yellow, orange. This is the one of the tertiary color. And next, yellow, green. Sorry, red, orange. This is the one of the set in the tertiary color. Yellow, orange. Yellow from the primary, orange from the secondary. Yellow, orange color and red, orange color. And next one, red, violet. Red, violet and blue, violet. And next one, blue, green. And next one, yellow, green. These are the 6 colors what we are observed in the tertiary colors. Once again I am repeating, what are called as tertiary colors? Yellow, orange, red, orange. Red, violet, blue, violet. Blue, green, yellow, green. These are the 6 different colors what we are observing in the tertiary colors. So this is the basic idea about the what are the primary colors, secondary colors and tertiary colors, how they are formed. Okay, children? Okay, so we remember one thing. Primary colors is the very most important. Those are called as yellow, red, blue. Okay, this is the basic information about the color theory. So we remember one thing. Among all these 7 colors, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Among all these 7 colors, red color at the highest wavelength and violet color at the least wavelength. Once again I am repeating, red color at the highest wavelength and violet color as the least wavelength. So according to the wavelength concept, there is a deviation phenomenon, it consists there. In next class I will try to explain briefly about that, what is the deviation, and very important and interesting and wonderful gift by nature to all of is nothing but rainbow. I try to explain briefly about the rainbow formation in nature. Okay children, thank you. I hope this class is useful to all of you, right?